Hi guys, welcome to iOS tutorial from Duke's Tech. In this tutorial, we are going to see how to create a dice game using Xcode and Swift. So this is a demo of working application. Whenever you press this roll button, the dice starts rolling and displays image, and also you can see the score as well. So let's get started. Open the Xcode, open the new project, give a name. First step is to we need to add the assets for the dice. So I have downloaded this one. We need to copy this and add this to the assets. Next step is head over to this storyboard and we need to add the image first. We are designing this UI first. We need one more image view. Constrain it. And we can embed them in the stack view. So better arrangement, and we need to align them. So constrain. Center it horizontally in the container. Okay, now everything is set. So we can actually set the background image just for better illustration. Okay. The next step is to need to add a label for displaying score. Horizontally contain, and maybe center alignment. Okay, you can see the score. Initial score is 0. Next step is to add a button. So you constrain it. Height of 40. And give the background. Name it as role. Text color can give white and the background pink or whatever. Okay. Now we have created the UI. We need to map them to the view controller. So open up the assistant editor. We need to map all this UI to the view controller. Control drag image U1. Image U2. This one is scroll label, and I need to add the button action for the roll button. So that's it. I think the UI mapping is done. The next thing is head back to the view controller. First thing is we need to get all the images from the assets. So we need to create an array of all the assets. You can just copy this one. 6 assets will require for the 6 pieces of the dice. Okay. Now whenever a button is pressed, we need to display a random image on the face of the dice. So we can get the random image using different ways, using, for example, a function called a random element. So we need to cast it to your image. Okay, let's run and see. So perfect, it's working fine. Displays the random images on faces of the dice. Next step is to calculate the score. So for calculating score, we need a different way to display the random element. So for that we'll use a different method to get random element. So you're getting a random number using this integer dot random, and similarly we need one more. So now to calculate the score, we'll require two variables. Let's run and see if the new method works fine. Yeah, fine. So next step is to display the score, corresponding score. Here you are getting the index, but the corresponding number of the dice would be different. It will be +1. For example, the index 0 corresponds to number 1 on the face of the dice. So the score will be, you to declare a score A plus 1 plus B plus 1, and score label dot text equal to score is let's run it and see displays the score correctly. 4 plus 1 5, 1 plus 6. Yeah, it's working fine. Okay. So far it's working fine. The next step is to animation. Animate different images on this score, the dice. So we'll create a function to animate this. For animation, we'll require animation image. So we need to actually set the animation image to the animation image view. So for that, require array of UI images. Okay, we'll take the image one by one from the image array. And let's add it to dice from append. And we can set all these images, UI images here. Next step is to set the animation duration. 1 second I'm setting. Next step is to set the repeat count. Animation repeat count is 1. Next step is to start the animation 1. So we have to repeat for both images. As of now I'm doing for second image. Later we can do for both. Call this function once this button is pressed. So you can see the second dice starts rolling and then finally displays the image after you press the button. We can do the same for both images. We can generalize this and parameterize. Do the same thing for image 1 as well. Let's run and see. Fine, so both dice starts rolling when you press roll and score displays corresponding score properly. That's it guys. So thank you for your support. If you like it, please like and subscribe. Thank you.